the Raymond James policy analyst Ed Mills on all of this. Ed, you have been arguing this is short of what was maybe trumpeted, but now the question becomes, what now? It's a move forward. I guess what the markets are churning on is how much of a move forward. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, Neil. I think when I was fielding phone calls late last week, especially as we whipsawed around in the market, I was starting to get more questions of, is there something more than a mini deal that we can get done? Are we going to not just see the stoppage of new tariffs, but a repeal of some of the tariffs? And when we got the details out on Friday, and really the only thing that the United States has done here is agreed not to put in place an increase in tariffs from 25% to 30%, and everything else that is discussed are things that we've been discussing at least for a year with China, in some cases decades with China, with nothing yet to show for it. So we've been here before. The biggest question for the market is, can we get past the finish line on this mini deal? And ultimately, if that's all we can get, was the market overly excited about the chance that there could be something larger to occur, and we have to start thinking about those issues are intractable and clearly beyond the 2020 election.
What we do know is at least the tariffs, the increased tariffs that were supposed to kick in tomorrow will not be kicking in, but the ones slated to take effect on December 15th, they're still on, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, so we, where are we today versus where we were a week ago, a year ago, 2 years ago? Even the agricultural purchases that China's making, we have to see whether or not those are going to exceed what they used to buy from us. So without those tariffs coming off, with those agricultural purchases not yet going above what had been historical levels, and then you look out and say, there's a couple of big pitfalls here. This issue of China's access to the capital markets, government employee retirement funds investing in Chinese stocks, and whether or not the government is going to block that. Huawei, how we resolve that issue. Each of these things in the lead up to Chile could absolutely derail these talks. And what I fundamentally always go back to is I don't think the Trump administration really trusts the Chinese delegation, and vice versa. The trust here is not there to really paper a large-scale deal. So in many ways, the best thing we could hope for is getting this mini deal kind of on paper. And I'm not quite sure, even in that case, if it gets enforced.
Yeah, because we don't technically even have that, with the Chinese saying they need more talks before they can sign off on anything. They were the last ones I thought would be in that position. I pictured more the United States being in that position. But again, to your point, a ways to go. Ed Mills, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.